It was sun, sea, and swine flu in 2009. Now it's beaches, boats, and beheadings. Escalating drug wars mean vacationers think twice before booking that trip across the border. 17 people were killed in Acapulco earlier this year in a drug-related incident. Another 20 tourists were kidnapped from that same location in October. But the violence isn't keeping sun-seekers away. Officials say despite the danger, the popular destinations can still be a fun, safe option.
We have had people going back to Mexico several times and there has not been any problem. I was in Mexico City about 2 months ago. The same with Monterrey, because I'm a past president of Empresarios Mexicanos, and we have some programs that we work with the city that are called How to Invest in San Antonio. And as you know, many nationals from Mexico are moving to San Antonio and set up business here because of the issues in Mexico. The issues exist. They are there. You just have to make sure that you don't go to any border towns, that you don't go to the areas where you know that the drug traffickers are, having an impact.
In fact, compared to this same time last year, travel is actually up over 20%. But travelers are cognizant of the safety issues.
When we were looking at Cancun, we figured that was a touristy enough place that we wouldn't have to worry about that. We looked into a couple of reviews and everything seemed to be okay, and we didn't really think twice about it after that.
I hadn't heard about the violence at Acapulco, honestly, but by San Diego, we're 15 miles from the Mexican border, and I know the places with the high tourism count on tourism more, so they do their best to keep the violence out. So I wasn't too worried about it just because, by San Diego we don't have that much violence, so I figured, Cancun is going to try to do the same thing to keep tourism up. There's not going to be as much violence as there.
As with travel to any foreign country, officials urge tourists to exercise caution and always be aware of your surroundings.
I have to say that places that you should avoid is obviously Acapulco. They had some incidents. I think that Puerto Vallarta is back and they have done quite a bit of work there, and people are going back to Puerto Vallarta.
According to the U.S. Travel Information website, there are a few steps you can take to ensure a safe trip. First of all, travel light. Leave expensive jewelry and unnecessary credit cards and cash at home. Register your trip with the State Department. That can be done online at travelregistration.state.gov. Use the same common sense you would at home. Don't travel alone or to remote areas. Don't discuss travel plans with others, and always be aware of your surroundings. For more tips, visit travel.state.gov. For Our Lady of the Lake University, I'm Taylor Henson.